Big news for a Saturday midday, as we now have confirmation. Your $1,400 third stimulus check will be landing by direct deposit March 24th. Congratulations. A series of banks, Direct Express, and the IRS Check My Stimulus tool have all now confirmed that March 24th is the new date for delivery of the stimulus check by direct deposit. Elsewhere, some viewers have reported already receiving the stimulus check today, the 20th of March, while the tool indicates it's going to land the 24th. So check the mail, it may actually be outside right now. The stimulus tool, the direct deposit banks, and also the direct deposit cards are all indicating March 24th. Above all those details as well. Meantime, new video from the White House, as the White House addresses the concern of stimulus and actually addresses one viewer, one citizen on disability benefits and how they are getting a stimulus check as well. New video from the White House as the president visits Georgia. New video from Chuck Schumer overnight. That runs afoul to what the president did with his administration in firings overnight. A new video from Dr. Fauci talking about the next wave of the virus and the president ramping up his promise. Now 200 million doses in 100 days, not 100 million doses, as new concerns for the variants grow. But the great news, the incredible, inspiring, awesome news as you go into noontime LALATE today is that $1,400 third stimulus checks are landing by March 24th in your direct deposit or U.S. mailboxes. I have all the details as we get underway, starting right now.
Headquarters in Santa Monica. This is the Midday Report on LALATE.
It's a big day with breaking news happening just minutes ago. We have now more than a couple dozen of confirmations across the board, indicating this is where we're heading. March 24th, $14 stimulus check landing in direct deposit accounts, including Direct Express. Congratulations, we now know when and where. But it could land before that and as early as today. How are you? Good day. How's your day going? Crushing the weekend? I hope you are. It's a great day because of you, the viewer. You have been singularly, absolutely on top of this as a family together. As a family of viewers, we have been helping one another. I'll have an anecdote for you in just a second that's hysterical, where one wife knew what was happening about the stimulus check direct deposit. The husband didn't believe her, so he checked himself and he got the same information. So I kind of love it. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. This is the channel that gets keeping you up to the minute because things are literally changing every half hour. Also, if you've not hit the like of this video, please do. It really helps in the algorithm rankings. And if you've not become a member, consider becoming a member. Purple Hawk, Purple Power, Casino VIP. As more Americans get their stimulus checks over the next few weeks, we'll be cutting back to the details of the money you can get in the stimulus package, which is $5,000 to $10,000. But first, here's the breaking developments. March 24th, which if you look at the calendar, I believe is next Wednesday, is when you will get your stimulus check by direct deposit, including Direct Express card or in the mail. Congratulations. What's going on? Not one, not two, not three, but 4 different locations are now confirming March 24th, and these are locations that have changed their information in the matter of the last few hours. Number 1. IRS Check My Stimulus tool, which we all know is a generally unreliable tool, has now changed data for countless viewers of this channel from March 17th, which it showed as of this morning for those viewers, to now March 24th. Some viewers went from no information on the tool to now March 24th. Also changing is Direct Express. Viewers of this channel who use the Direct Express card have now gotten confirmations from Direct Express card that it's landing on March 24th and gotten verbal confirmation over the phone it's March 24th. Also, people who bank at big banks, small banks, credit unions also have now gotten alerts or indication from their bank it's March 24th. And then we have also this. We have some viewers who now show the IRS Track My Stimulus tool as March 24th. It showed March 17th yesterday, and they went to the mailbox this morning, and bam, there was their stimulus check. Congratulations. Wow. This is the first of a doubleheader on Noontime LA. After this video, I jump live into the chat and interact with you. But let me start with this hysterical anecdote to start with. This morning, one viewer sent me a private message. It showed me her alert from Direct Express for her and her husband, the stimulus check. I asked, how do you know it's definitely the stimulus check? It could be your benefits. No, it's a different time of the month. It's definitely the stimulus check. So I congratulated her, and then I saw the same message from countless other viewers in private message as well. She said that after morning's LALATE, the husband still did not believe her. So he picked up the phone and called Direct Express, which you, of course, know. On their website, it says your stimulus check will be there, in, I don't know, next year or some ridiculousness. And then the voicemail, and there's a recording. Hi, if you're calling, it's coming in a couple months or something, just crazy. And then the husband got the representative on the phone, says, yes, sir, it is coming the 24th. Your wife was right. So there you go. Always trust your spouse. They always know what's going on. And if they don't, then I do. So how are you? This is incredible, great news. Now let's cut to the banks that have paid stimulus since last Wednesday. And what I need you to know is that it has not been a long time since Wednesday. It's only been 2 banking days. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We've only gone through 2 banking days, and deposits could appear today. Deposits, first of all, are appearing today for some viewers. Number 2, viewers are showing that the IRS Track My Stimulus tool is changing throughout today. It has changed for countless viewers, not just a few, a lot. And number 3, some are getting paper checks today. Yes. So these are the banks that have so far paid stimulus to viewers this channel. Citizens Bank, PNG, Bancorp, Chime, NetSpend, PayPal, Green Dot, People's United Bank, US Bank, and PNC. Also paying stimulus to viewers this channel are Capital One Bank, USAA, Union Bank, MetaBank, Amex, Bluebird, Navy Federal, Bank America, Chase, Wells, Emerald Green Card from H&R Block, and also TurboTax. Now, here's what you need to know, is that information is changing very quickly. It was evident in the video before this, the second morning's LA video, where people were dropping into the chat at the start of the video. Well, I checked on this yesterday, and it showed no information. I checked on it yesterday, and it showed in a couple weeks. And then while the video was airing, I would say, hey, this is what's happening. It's just happening right now. Then they said, oh my God, it did change for me. It did change for me. And so it started to become like a domino effect. Understand that if you are one of those people that relishes on negative news, old news, this is not what I'm delivering for you. So some people would just go to a website and see a posting that has been on the website of a particular bank. I'm not going to name the name, but I think you know which one it is. It has a posting that says, your stimulus check is coming in 7 weeks from now. It's so ridiculously untrue, but if you want to run with that story, you can. We now know it's absolutely untrue that they're coming next week, if not already. Now, if you bank in one of these banks that has already paid out to some viewers of this channel, yours are coming as well. So I had Teresa yesterday, afternoon's LALATE, which is coming up in about an hour from now. She tuned in. She said, I just got Green Dot. You've been mentioning Green Dot's been paying out since St. Patrick's Day, but I got it on Friday. Tell viewers to stay positive. I had a lot of viewers that said, I show nothing anywhere from my account. I don't show it on IRS. I don't show my account. And suddenly you said everything's changing. I just checked. Mine changed too. So that's how things are. And if yours hasn't changed, don't be negative. Don't be pessimistic. Here's the most important message I got to deliver to you. It's coming. It's coming. The president's message in a recording made last Tuesday, within 10 days, you will get the stimulus check. So understand you're getting the stimulus check, number 1. Number 2, there's no reason to stress about it. Now, I know you may need a bill to pay today Maybe you need a bill to pay Monday, but there's no need to stress about it. One, you're getting the stimulus check. Look at me, you're getting the stimulus check. No reason to fret. Number two, it's not lost. Number three, that there's no need to worry or be scared. I literally got those messages on Thursday, the day after St. Patrick's Day, where some viewers got the stimulus checks, but not a lot. Viewers on Thursday say, I'm worried. Worried about what? I'm worried I'm not going to get it. No. Calm it down. I'm scared, other viewers say. Scared? Why are you scared? Because I don't think I'm getting it. Because someone got it yesterday, I didn't get mine. It was the same bank. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't be scared. Don't think about it. Why? Because it's early. The effective day that a lot of banks had for the stimulus check was St. Patrick's Day. It has only been 2 business days since St. Patrick's Day. And even if it's been a week, even if this is the middle of next week, it's still not cause for alarm. Even if you bank at a bank and your wife does also, excuse me, let me use the girlfriend. Your girlfriend banks at the same bank. She got her stimulus check, you didn't. No need for cause for alarm. It's just taking a little time. It's just taking a little time. More about how long this is taking and what's going on next coming up in a second. But there was a new video for the President of the United States in Georgia yesterday. The President appears in Georgia to talk about your stimulus and the need to pass stimulus and how it's landing in bank accounts. Let's watch what the President said late yesterday about your stimulus.
Voting matters. Georgia just proved it did. If anyone ever wondered if one vote can make a difference, Georgia just proved it. 11,779 times. And if anyone ever wondered if voting can change a country, Georgia just proved it can. Because when you elected 2 new United States senators, you made it possible to pass the American Rescue Plan. Landmark legislation will not only meet the emergency we're in, but transform this nation. Starting with this, for those folks who either already have or will soon have $1,400 in their pockets, you can thank Senators Warnock and Ossoff. But for their votes, it would not have happened. What does that mean? It means 85% of the households in America will get that money. Here in Georgia, it means 88% of all adults and 88% of the children in this state will get that $1,400 as well. Just add it up. A typical family, 2 parents, 2 kids, earning $100,000 a year, each will get $1,400. That's $5,600 for that family that's in distress, trying to figure out how to pay their mortgage, pay their rent, keep food on the table.
But the great news, if you're just joining me, is that viewers across the country will be getting their stimulus checks today by direct deposit, also today by U.S. mail, and by March 24th. That is the new date that has been updated across the board for countless viewers, including those on Direct Express. What's important to understand is that information flows at different cycles. And ultimately, what's important to understand is that information sometimes is slow for one person, but fast for another. Let me give you an example. This morning when I was live on air, and I started with about 20 DMs, private messages from viewers saying, you know what, I just got this alert, March 24th. I'm like, really? And then another March, really? So when I went live on air and I revealed it to viewers, then the sea started opening. More, 50 more here. And then we're up to a lot, many dozens getting this alert. Enough to now see that by this time, at 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time, a lot had gotten the alert that had not gotten this morning. Now, ultimately, during that break where you saw the president just talking, I watched some of the comments. And some of the comments were, I got nothing, and I got nothing, and I got nothing. Understand, you have 2 situations. 1, your message is still coming. Or 2, you may not get the message. It just may appear. Also, people who are jumping in the comments and saying, I went on a website and it said this horrible date. Or I went on a phone and it had a pre-recorded message. Guess what? The pre-recorded message is not from today. They did not record that message today. That message has been around for a few days. The website has had that same alert for a couple days. No matter what bank it is, this is breaking news right now. The reason why they have that message is to calm you down, because saying, hey, we don't have anything. Guess what? We now know that the stimulus checks have already been updated by IRS, and they're landing by the 24th. More will be landing today, more will be landing Monday, more will be landing Tuesday, but congratulations. We now see a big, huge change and incredible progress across the board. What's important to understand is that the stimulus checks were sent out a week ago yesterday. And while they were sent out, things sometimes take time. Sometimes things take time, and they don't always tell us what's involved with this taking time. For example, Chime and Cash App, not WhatsApp, Cash App, started paying out stimulus checks a week ago yesterday. How were they able to pay them out so fast? And why did they pay out so fast? Well, the big banks came out and slammed them, said, you know what? You're not actually paying out the stimulus checks you gave in advance. I don't think that was true. So then the big banks didn't pay them out started paying them out until the 17th. Viewers are, why the 17th? You've had the checks for 3 or 4 days. They said, well, the effective date. Every bank has a story why it takes a little bit more time to get the payment to you. Ultimately, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with SSI or SSDI. And along the lines, I have to always dispel all the fake narratives. And boy, I saw some more today. One of the fake narratives, they're paying stimulus checks to SSI people who pay taxes first. And those that don't file tax returns are getting paid last. Untrue. I don't know where these people come up with these stories. They're waiting to pay the stimulus checks out in a few weeks. Very untrue. I mean, I can run the president's message. Who do you believe? Who do you believe? The person who sent the check or the person who has the check? The president's the one who sent the check. He says within 10 days you're getting the stimulus check, and that was the message from last Tuesday. So that's not 5 weeks from now. That's right away. Also, the great news is that banks are still making deposits today. And the big shocker, paper checks. Paper checks are landing in bank accounts, about mailboxes, and they started landing there on Thursday. This week, Thursday. More landed yesterday. More will land today. And one viewer in the video right before this said, LALATE, you won't believe it. She thought I was going to be surprised. I wasn't. She said, my parents were looking for the stimulus check by direct deposit. They're on benefits. It didn't show up yesterday, but what did show up was a paper check in the mail. Needless to say, I said, I was not surprised. I was not surprised. This is what's going on. Here's a new video released from the White House speaking with one person who has a disability person at home, a person on SSI and SSDI, and speaks to them about how they are getting relief under the stimulus package. Let's listen in on this message.
I'm doing fine. I was surprised that I was able to talk to you, but I'm happy I'm here.
Well, I'm happy you're here too.
My name is Jocelyn. I have 4 children, a total of 8 grandchildren, but 2 live with me that I help take care of and raise. I have a husband who's a 100% disabled vet. I have a daughter that's 2, and me and her take turns as to who gets up and gets everybody ready for school. One cooks breakfast, the other sets all the computers up so that we can get all the work done.
What I want to talk to you about is that we have a plan here that we just passed. You're going to get a check for $5,600. You're going to get a check for $1,400 for every dependent you have. If you have a child that is over the age of 6, you're going to be able to deduct $3,000 for each of them. In addition to that, you get about $25 per month more to put food on the table on the SNAP program. I'm told you don't have insurance, is that right?
I don't have insurance, but my husband and my grandchildren and my daughter does.
Well, we're going to make sure you can get insurance, because now...
And we'll find out how he does that shortly after this break. But the reason why I adore this video is it's the first time that an elected official has spoken directly on camera about a person on SSI, SSDI, or related benefits and said, you know what, you're getting a stimulus check. Part of the difficult message has been that people on benefits get stimulus checks. They have been left behind in the messaging, thinking perhaps they don't qualify for check, or that their check comes later, or that they shouldn't get a check, or that their check will arrive months after everyone else. Always left out of the discussion has been the people on benefits. And in April of last year, when this channel launched, I wasn't covering this subject matter. I wasn't. But 2 months later, in June, I was. And when second stimulus was starting to heat up, I had a lot of viewers saying, I'm on SSI and SSDI. I'm never going to get a second stimulus check. They don't want to give me a stimulus check. They don't want to give stimulus checks to people on benefits. I said, who told you that? They said, well, they didn't pay us a first one. And this was the problem. First, people on benefits were not told who qualifies for the stimulus check. And so a lot who are dependents didn't get one because they were excluded because of bad language in the first stimulus package. Or, even worse, they were covered. They were not dependents, but IRS didn't know where they were, and they had to do a non-filer filing. And at the time, I made a video, and it went viral, had over 3 million views, which is very rare in the financial space for an extremely small channel at that time, just a couple hundred viewers, because no one spoke to the viewers who are on SSI and SSDI and said, you're getting a stimulus check. It's sort of what's happening again now. Viewers who are on benefits who are watching people who are not on benefits get a stimulus check in their bank account thinking, am I not going to get one? I'm afraid. No need to be afraid. I want you to put a smile on your face right now because I have viewers who have gotten it, other viewers who are getting it next week, and other viewers who have now gotten alerts, a lot of alerts, and that includes your next. Because even if you don't get the alert, you're getting a stimulus check. March 24th is now the big date. I'll have more about that coming up after this commercial break, but stay with me. I'll be back in 60 seconds. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.lalate.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LALATE Daily for the excitement of the new LALATE live daily. The excitement starts on mornings LALATE at 9 a.m. Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons LALATE at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LALATE. If you're just joining me, the breaking news you're hearing on this channel is that countless viewers have now received alerts that March 24th is the date at which they're getting their $1,400 third stimulus check. Let me go recap that again. First, these alerts are being delivered to viewers on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and Railroad benefits, and also those that are not. It's being delivered to those that receive benefits into normal big banks, and also to those that do not. It's being delivered to them by Direct Express card and also by the IRS stimulus Check My Stimulus tool as well. It's being delivered to them in a lot of different locations and for a lot of different people. And it's universally March 24th. I have had a few viewers get March 27th as well, but that has been for paper check. But for purposes of direct deposit, I'm seeing March 24th appear a lot of places just today. I've had countless viewers say that they have rechecked the tool and the tool has changed today. That it said one thing in the morning, and by the middle of the day on the East Coast, this was earlier today, it had switched to March 24th. It's currently about 11:30 on the West Coast, so now it's early or late afternoon on the East Coast. This is the breaking development you're only hearing on this channel. This is how I learn from you, and you learn, and I learn from you, and you learn from me, because this is changing very quickly. This is the most up-to-date information about what's happening. And then ultimately, we have seen where people get alerts, but the checks come sooner than the alerts, number one. Number two, we have seen where alerts happen and people do get the checks on that day or the next day. I had countless viewers who got the March 17th alert and did get the check on the 17th. And I've had countless viewers who had a 17th date, did not get it, and now it's been switched to the 24th. And I've had viewers who had no information and has now been switched to the 24th. This is the latest and most up-to-date information. Again, this is for people of all different walks of life who have gotten this alert and have told me. It is for people on benefits and not on benefits. It's for people on Direct Express card and not on Direct Express card. And it's for people who had alerts before of a date and people who had no alerts before. So things are changing across the board. And I'm seeing people get this sporadically throughout the day. It's not as though everyone got the alert at 9 o'clock and then no more alerts. I've seen where people said, oh, I just got mine. I watched and I saw it live in the chat where people said, I just checked it before I went live with you and it wasn't there. Now it's there. So I'm seeing this sort of quick movement across the board. Meantime, the President of the United States went to the CDC yesterday in Georgia and spoke about the need to be vigilant as we battle this pandemic and also be vigilant as stimulus is on its way. Let's hear that message later from that recording you heard earlier today.
Makes a gigantic difference, as the Vice President knows as well or better than anybody. It really, really makes a difference. So thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Walensky?
Any other questions for us?
No, but why are you all standing? That's the first one. You don't have to stand for us. Why don't you sit down, for real? Get comfortable. No, they have chairs. They have chairs, but you know, that's the first question. And the second question is, why did only one person clap? I don't know. I mean, that's the same. You know what I mean?
Also speaking yesterday with Dr. Fauci. In a video that has been widely reported on broadcast news, Dr. Fauci warned about the next strains of the variants, specifically the UK variant. The UK variant is now the dominant strain in the United States of the variants before the Brazilian and before the Argentinian. Fauci updated the American people late yesterday. The president is now saying that he wants to do 200 million doses in 100 days, not 100 million doses, because Fauci now warns that vaccination is the best way to be prepared as the variant of the UK is spreading very quickly in the United States right now. Let's hear Dr. Fauci's message from late yesterday.
The threat of variants of concern, particularly the B.1.1.7 variant, which right now, as we know, is causing a significant degree of concern in Europe, where the flare and the surge that they are seeing is directly related to the variant 1.1.7. This variant, as you know, is every day getting more and more dominant in our own country. So very first, let me take just a few seconds to refresh your memory about the variant. It was first detected in the UK in December of 2020. It was reported in over 90 countries. The first US cases were detected in the United States, in Colorado, at the end of December of 2020. And since then, it has been detected in 50 jurisdictions in the United States and likely accounts now for about 20 to 30% of the infections in this country, and that number is growing. Next slide.
But meantime, the focus remains across the country about the arrival of your $14 third stimulus check. Let me jump into the live chat now and see some of the comments. I saw someone that said their tool had just been updated as well. But here's Amanda, says my payment tool says still unavailable. There is Strident still says nothing still available for mine. It shows no information. There is Chad Lawrence says, I just checked my tool and it now says mailed on March 26. So there you go. That's a slightly earlier date than the March 27th. And remember earlier in this video, I said some viewers were seeing March 27th mailed on the IRS tracking tool. Well, Chad Lawrence shows it March 26th. Very interesting. There is Jazz9. You should file. There is a Crump Family Values. IRS site says it will be mailed on 3/26, Bank America. So there you go. There is Lisa. IRS is now saying not enough information. Still hasn't straightened it out. That's what she says. Pugs are awesome. Direct Express is only saying certain things. I'm not going to read the rest of the comment. Lily Gutierrez. Now saying via March 26, mine shows. Yes, March 26 is me too. So Lily Gutierrez, thank you for sending me the Track My Stimulus Check tool. Now says March 26, mine shows 3 exclamation points. Yes, March 26 is me too. 3 exclamation points. I see March 26 is being mailed as well, says Christina Kelborn. I had direct deposit for my refund. So you see how things are changing. There's Linda Evans. My says mailed 26. So wow, we now see a big surge. AJ Brown, March 24th and March 26th. That's interesting. It is interesting because when I started this video, I told you viewers are seeing March 27th for mail, but now we see a lot of March 26th for mail. So there you go. Suddenly things are updating. Jacqueline Albert, LA, you're the best. I appreciate it, but I learned from the viewers. This is why I don't want you to tell me what a recording on a bank phone says that they taped 5 days ago, because that's not the latest information. The latest information is for the viewers. It's from you, the viewers. Michael, March 26th. Let's see some more comments. The tool doesn't work for people who haven't filed taxes. That is not necessarily true. The tool doesn't work for a lot of people. It doesn't work for people who have filed taxes, haven't filed taxes. It doesn't work. But sometimes it does work. Brad B, the 25th for me. Ooh, so Brad is a 25th. We've got to the 24th. We got to the 26th and the 27th. Now we have a 25th with Brad. So wow, we're learning stuff really in the middle of this video. Sherry Hugel says now it's the 26th for me too. So wow. We started this video with 1 date, and now we got 4 days. Let me recap where we are. It's a great day with a lot of love and information. Where is my video? Here I am. If you're just joining me, everything is changing very quickly. I went live at the top of this video and told you that the new date for direct deposit is March 24th because a lot of viewers are getting that alert. March 24th was the alert that viewers were getting from banks, Direct Express, and the Check My IRS tools. The people getting the 24th were people on SSI and not on SSI. And then I also told you that a few viewers were getting March 27th as a paper check day. Well, now we've seen viewers a lot getting paper check alerts on IRS tool of March 26th just in the last few minutes. And then one viewer March 25th. These are viewers who had been checking the tool before and got some date or no date. And now we have this massive surge of information in the last few minutes where viewers said, I now show it, 26th, 26th, 25th, 26th. So here we see 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. I haven't seen anything for before the 24th. I haven't seen anything for like the 23rd. And I haven't seen anything for the 28th. So we're seeing this microcosm of 24th to the 27th with most of the concentration at the moment at around the 26th. But I did have a viewer, remember at the top of the video, I told you it showed 24th and they got it today in the mail. So here's the message. If you show IRS tool of the 24th mailed, go check the mail outside. Because it may be there today and it may be there on Monday. Really big day. I'm next live with you on the special Direct Express video on the stimulus check and the latest updates, because boy, this is a quickly fast changing story. So and the next video, I'm going to be more into the live chat. I will be with you interacting throughout the next 30 minutes. So if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I don't want you to miss a minute. See how things have changed dramatically. I'm here to help you, and you're here to help others people as well. Also, like this video. Let's see if we can get 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 likes. If you're not become a member, consider becoming a member. Purple Hawk, Purple Power, Calcino VIP. Thank you for joining me on a very informative and exciting noontime LALATE, and it continues in just 3 minutes from now as noontime LALATE goes into its next video. Stay with LA for more.